Hey everyone, it's Ken here from Northern Viking Explorer. We're here on the beautiful Royal Caribbean Ovation of the Seas, and today I'm going to be giving you a full ship tour of this amazing ship, starting on the upper decks and working our way down floor by floor. There's so many amazing spaces on the Ovation of the Seas, so let's dive into this full ship tour. So let's start out our Ovation of the Seas ship tour here on deck 15 on the starboard side of the ship, just outside of the SeaPlex. You can see the cute little pandas hanging off the side of the SeaPlex there, and we'll head on in there in a moment and have a closer look. But we'll start heading down the side of the ship here, and you are going to find the rock climbing wall. This is a staple on many Royal Caribbean ships. It's an awesome feature. You can see there's a few different routes up the rock climbing wall. You're also going to find the little booth here where you would sign up for rock climbing and get all set up. So that's there when it's open. A little bit further down here, you're going to find the booth where you get set up for the Ripcord by iFlY, which is the skydiving simulator here on the ship, and we'll show you that in just a moment. Now there are several things here on deck 16 as well, and we'll pop up and check those out in just a moment. You can see there are stairs down here to deck 14, which you can access the Windjammer buffet from, and we'll show you the bottom of those stairs in a moment when we get down to the Windjammer. Great views here off the aft of the ship. But let's head on up the stairs here to deck 16. This is where you are going to find the FlowRider, which is the surfing simulator here on the Ovation of the Seas. An awesome feature on this ship. It's right here at the aft. Great fun if you're into surfing. Great feature here on the ship, and the FlowRider points out towards the back of the ship. We'll continue up the stairs here, and up here is where you're going to find the iFlY, or the Ripcord by iFlY skydiving simulator. Indoor skydiving. How cool is that you can skydive on a cruise ship? Right here with the amazing views. This was one of our favorite places on the Alaskan cruise. When we were out by the glaciers, you could get great views from up here on the deck as well. So a great spot to check out the views. We'll head on around the side of the FlowRider and back down the stairs to deck 15. And we're now on the port side of the ship, where you can play some shuffleboard, carpe diem. And also you'll find this cool little truck sitting out the side of the SeaPlex. And on the inside, that's where the SeaPlex doghouse is, where you can get hot dogs. So we'll check that out in a moment. Now the cool thing is, up above us you'll see these little pop-outs, and those are part of the SeaPlex as well. So they've got little things up there like the Xbox lounge or ping pong, and again we'll see that when we get inside the SeaPlex there. Now you might have also noticed that we're on top of the running track. So here on deck 15 is where you're going to find the running track. It is a large running track that goes around the whole deck here on deck 15, and it's 553 meters long, or 1 mile is 2.91 laps. Let's head on inside here through the automatic doors. And you'll find a large bank of elevators here on the port side, and there's a matching set over on the starboard side as well. So lots of elevators here at this end. Now this is where you will enter the SeaPlex, and you can also enter over on the starboard side. But this is a large sports court in here, which has lots of activities throughout the week, lots of bright colors, lots of seating. You can come in here and hang out. The teens love this area. Now throughout the week they have different activities, including bumper cars. Unfortunately, the bumper cars weren't running during our sailing, but they did things like roller skating. They had archery in here. You've got basketball hoops. And here's this SeaPlex doghouse as well. So complimentary hot dogs in here. And they've got the Coke Freestyle machine here as well if you do have a soda package. You've got cornhole back here, more seating. And on the second level there, you can see those little pop-outs, and we'll check those out in a moment. But towards the front here, you're gonna find there's a small arcade, not the largest arcade I've seen at sea, but still a decent size. Lots of games. There's a prize hub in here. Driving games. There's skee ball up here. Let's head on up to the second level here in the SeaPlex. Big screen on the end. And we'll check out some of these pop-outs that are up here. So they've got air hockey tables in this one. And if you're up here and the weather's cooler, this is a great place for views as well. There's a foosball table here. The next one has a couple of ping pong tables. It's nice that they're inside because there's no wind. The Xbox lounge, popular with the teens. And another pop out here with 2 more ping pong tables. So we'll head out of the SeaPlex here the same way we came in. You can see there's stairs going down there. You get a glimpse of Splashaway Bay, and we'll have a closer look at that in a moment. But you can see all the elevators here. So again, there's 2 banks. You can see them on the port side and the starboard side. They go way down to the lower decks, and you can access the SeaPlex on this side as well, and the arcade was right down there. Let's head back outside on the starboard side of the ship. We'll have a quick look at the Splashaway Bay here from above. Great fun for the kids, a couple smaller slides, and the water flows, all colorful. They've got this small little lazy river here as well. Super fun. And we'll continue down the side of the ship here. You can see that there's loungers on both sides of the running track, and it does mark out how far you've gone on the running track as well. So there are markers along the way. Now, one of the cool features of this ship is the North Star. It's up here, a big arm that lifts you way up in the air. Super fun. We did this while we were in Skagway, Alaska. And you can walk right into the cabin. It's glass all the way around. And it goes way up in the air above the ship. Great views. Highly recommended. Below that, you're also going to find the North Star bar here. They've got some comfortable seating overlooking the pool deck. You can see the big screen out there. The main outdoor pool. And we'll be down there in a couple of minutes to have a closer look. Heading again towards the front of the ship, this is where you're going to find the indoor pool area. Upper deck of it. You can see that the walking track continues on right around the front of the ship, but we're going to head inside here. This overlooks deck 14 down below. And we'll come back and have a closer look at this. But again, there's the pool bar, there's the main pool, there's 2 hot tubs or spas, and kind of a waiting area there. And we'll head inside the doors. And this is where you're going to find access to the front elevator banks. So there's 6 elevators here. And if we walk past this, you'll find the Vitality at Sea Spa and Salon. And in here, of course, you can pamper yourself, all sorts of services. You can check out the Caldarium Chamber or the Laconium Dry Heat Chamber. And here, if you head up the stairs as well, is where you'll find access to the Vitality at Sea Fitness Center. This is a complimentary fitness center here on the ship. Quite a large fitness center, actually. Lots of treadmills, ellipticals with great views off the side and the front of the ship. Little workout and stretching area down there. Recumbent bikes, regular bikes. Lots of machines for your arms and legs. They've also got the studio here where they offer spin classes. Work out your chest. And they've got also free weights and benches in here as well. And that is up on deck 16. So we'll head back down to deck 15. And I believe we're pretty much done with deck 15 as well. So why don't we head down to deck 14, which has some amazing features on this ship. And we're by the front bank of elevators here, but one of my favorite areas on the ship is the Solarium area, and we'll start out with the Solarium Bistro just outside the Solarium. We'll head in here. Beautiful seating area. It's really bright. It's open for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and it is complimentary in here. Very friendly staff as well. Small little buffet in here. I'm here at breakfast time right now, so you'll see there's breakfast foods from yogurt, hash browns, bacon, eggs. They've got a full beverage station here with coffees and teas, water, ice, orange juice, apple juice, and also an island with more foods, so different sandwiches, pastries, fruits, deli meats, cheeses, etc. Awesome, and maybe a little bit quieter place to come eat on the ship. Lots of really nice seating. Now we'll head out the door here, and this is going to take us right into the Solarium. And this is for those ages 16 and up. This has to be one of my favorite spots on the ship. Really relaxing in here, a tropical vibe. With pools and hot tubs. We've got the sunshine bar there. And then multiple pools here in the middle with infinity edges so the water pours over the top. Not too deep, just go in there and hang out. This area is nice and warm, great for colder climate cruises like Alaska. Now here at the front you'll find two hot tubs that are kind of connected together, and there's matching ones over on the other side. Loungers down here at the front. And great views of the front of the ship, the helipad down there. Really cool pools. Again, that sunshine bar. With the tropical feel, the palm trees, loungers, comfortable seating. Definitely one of my favorite spots. Continuing forward, this is going to take us back into the indoor pool area. You can see all the comfy chairs on the side there. This is for all ages. There's a towel station here where you can check out towels or exchange towels. They've got life jackets here for the kids. And two large hot tubs or spas here. Big glass roof, and again this is really nice for colder climates. Little wading pool there, and the main pool over here. Lots of loungers, and conveniently they've got the pool bar in here as well. Umbrellas. Lots of seating around this side as well. Let's head on outside where you'll find loungers. And on the right hand side here, this is one of the smoking areas on the ship. You'll see the ashtrays beside the seats there. And you're also going to find a very large hot tub up here. Big round hot tub. And the sky bar is right here as well, overlooking the main outdoor pool. A little waiting area on the side, and then the main pool there. Another matching large hot tub on this side, and if we sneak around the hot tub here, this is where you're going to find the ice cream hut. They've got soft serve ice cream, vanilla, chocolate, and twist or swirl. That's complimentary. Another towel station here, and more life jackets. And this will bring us back over to Splash Away Bay for the kids, the little lazy river right here. We've got the couple slides back there. Some loungers. The kids always love these areas. Some showers, and then just a little splash pad for the kids here as well. Come back down. Now, if you like fish and chips, they've got fish and chips where you can get complimentary fish and chips, shrimp and chips, and other items as well. They've also got coffee and tea here, some booths. Nice place to come for some lunch out by the pool. Let's head on inside where the Windjammer Marketplace Buffet is located. Cute little turtle there at Splashaway Bay. Before we go into the Windjammer, I do want to show you the glass floor here right by the elevator. So if you go down the steps here, you can walk out on this glass floor that goes way down to below, if you dare. A little rickshaw, the elevators. And before you go into the Windjammer Buffet, you'll find the Coastal Kitchen, which is for suite guests as well as Pinnacle Club members. A large hand washing station here before you enter, and here at the Windjammer Marketplace Buffet, they also had a specialty coffee shop. For an additional charge, you could order specialty coffees here as well. Now the buffet here, the Windjammer, is an island-based system, so it's very efficient. You can just line up at the island that you're after with the food that you want and only wait for a couple people rather than one big long line to get your food. It was very efficient, probably one of the most efficient buffets I've seen, and they had great food here that did change throughout the week. Unfortunately, when the buffet was closed, they wouldn't let you come in here to sit at the tables to play games or just drink coffee, so it was fully shut down. They've got a little dessert area that had pastries in the morning and desserts later in the day. We'll head through the doors here where there's more seating. Lots of different tables here, round tables, square tables, high top tables, large booths if you're with a large group, and beautiful views out the window. Grab a cup of coffee and come sit in here. They've got these beverage stations which were really handy. Of course, they've got ice and water on tap, the Nestle Vitality machines, iced tea, lemonade in the mornings, orange juice, apple juice, different teas available. Regular coffee, decaf, and half and half, and milk there as well. And around the corner here, they have another buffet area that they can open up if they need to, if it's busier. And lots of tables here at the back as well. Around the other side, it's basically a mirror image of the other side of the ship, another beverage station right down to the main buffet area. We can actually head outside here as well. Beautiful seating out here, especially if the weather's nice. It's covered. Come enjoy your breakfast out here. Enjoy the views off the back of the ship. And here's that staircase we saw at the beginning of the video that came down from the deck above. So you can sneak down there and come into the Windjammer from the back side. Let's head out of the Windjammer buffet where we came in, and on the other side you're gonna find the living room, which is the teen club or hangout area. Cute little spot, lots of seating, there's little TVs in here, loungers, fun place for the teens to hang out. Let's head on down to deck 13. You can see all sorts of art and memorabilia around the ship, very modern design, really cool things to look at. Now here on deck 13, lots of cabins. There is the conference center at the back. Unfortunately, I don't have footage of that. And Adventure Ocean is on decks 12 and 11 towards the front of the ship. And again, unfortunately, I don't have footage of that. So let's jump on the elevator here and ride this down. This is the day of the week there. It's a Wednesday. We'll ride this all the way down to deck 5. And why don't we start out at the aft of the ship here at the 270 lounge. So the 270 Lounge or Theater, one of my favorite venues here on the Ovation of the Seas, whether you're coming here to grab a cup of coffee and just hang out during the day, or you're coming to enjoy one of the performances in the evening, this venue is awesome. Off to the right is the cafe at 270. We'll check that out in just a moment, but you can see there's lots of tables, there's lots of chairs, there's couches, and it gets its name because it has 270 degrees of glass around the aft of the ship. And it can also turn into screens at night for the different performances. So really cool venue. Now down here, you'll see more seating down towards the stage, and the stage actually can pop up. So there's different performances throughout the week, and it can come up right out of the ground and it spins. Really cool feature here in the 270 Lounge. There's also stages here. So if they have dance parties in here during the week, they can set it up for that as well. And you'll notice there's some screens up there. There's 6 of them that make a large screen, and they're on robotic arms, so they can move around, whether they make one giant screen or they're all individual screens. Really awesome feature in here for the shows as well. Now the glass, phenomenal. If you just want to come here, hang out and look out the back of the ship and enjoy the views, this is the place to do it. So close to the water. It is a 2-story lounge or theater, so you can go upstairs as well. And very modern colors. It's very bright during the day. And even under the planters here on the left, they can remove that, and during the shows, people can come up from below. A lot of thought went into developing the 270. You'll notice there's a bar here as well, so that's convenient if you'd like to grab a drink. Let's head on upstairs and get a better look from up there. There's also a couple other things I'd like to show you up there. You can see there's bar stools up here and lots of seating, and it's not obstructed at all. There's very few posts in the way. Great views of all the shows. And right next to us here as well, you're gonna find the library. So there's the library hidden up here. Lots of quiet seating looking out the side of the ship. There's a few different computers, a printer up here as well. And there is shelving with some books on it off to the left here, and there's also some games as well. So you can grab a book and read it, grab a game and play that up here. More bar seating up here. And over on the other side, if you don't want to be found on the ship, this is a place you could come hang out. There's something called the workshop. And if you head on in here, quiet little room with a few tables and a view. Maybe a good place to come play some cards. Let's head on down the stairs here to the entrance of the 270. So as we come out, you'll see the next cruise is right here, but off to the left is where you're gonna find the cafe at 270. So this is a complimentary cafe. Other than the specialty coffees they do serve in here, it is complimentary. They've got hot sandwiches and paninis, different wraps. They'll make salads in here. They've got bagels, some desserts, and you can access the 270 through there as well. And you can purchase coffee here as well. Plus they've got complimentary coffee and beverages. Back out in the main hallway. Again, if you are looking for a cruise, come visit them here at the next cruise desk. I'm sure they'll take care of you. You can book your next cruise while you're on the ship. Now, if we pop outside here and walk forward a little bit on the starboard side of the ship, you are gonna find a smoking area. It is a covered smoking area here on the side of the ship. So super handy if you're looking for that. Back inside, now if you are into art, you can come visit them here at Park West. They're the ones that run the art auctions and different things here around the ship. And also we're gonna find Levian here. If you are into jewelry, they've got you covered. You can head on in there. And then off to the left here, you're gonna find vintages. Kind of a older, darker look in here. Lots of comfy seating. And again, this is the Vintages wine bar. I love the design and artwork they have on this ship. Looks really neat. Great backgrounds for photos. Off to the left, you'll find Jamie's Italian Restaurant by Jamie Oliver. Very bright, inviting vibe to it, the teal colors, all the decorations. Really neat chandeliers. They've got some booths in here by the window as well. Very modern style. And we'll continue on towards the Royal Esplanade here. Really neat walls they put in here. Before we get there though, if we look up, this is where you're gonna find the elevators. So there's two banks again on the left and right side, and they go way up there. Really tall elevator banks. So let's enter the Royal Esplanade here. There's stairs here as well. More artwork and design. They did a really good job in all the artwork and design on this ship. Again, you can access the outdoors here where they have more seating if you just want to come sit out here. Great views, close to the water. This is also where you're going to find the Wonderland restaurant. Imaginative cuisine. Just follow the hand in. And the design in here is phenomenal. All the different chairs, the chandeliers, the tables. They did a really good job in designing this facility. Now if we turn right, that would take us down to Izumi. We're gonna go left and go around the other side. If you're looking for shore excursions, they've got the shore excursion desk here. You can book those while you're on the ship. And they've also got the Bionic bar. So if you want a robot to make a drink for you, you can do that right here in the Bionic bar. Lots of options right there, that's for sure. Lots of seating here as well. You can look over the edge down below. And right next to us here is also the Izumi Japanese cuisine. Lots of vibrant colors in here. You can look right over the Royal Esplanade. Cute little restaurant if you're looking for some sushi. You'll find this cute little catwalk here that'll take you down to the schooner bar. The schooner bar has kind of a nautical theme to it. There's a piano in here. They'll often play games or trivia, that sort of thing during the day. You can even steer the ship from here. Right next to that is Chop's Grill. If you're looking for a steak restaurant on board, they've got Chop's Grill. Very sophisticated design in here. Kind of autumn colors. Nice little restaurant. And you're also going to find the Focus photo gallery in this area as well. So if you do want to buy some of the photos that you had taken of you throughout the week, you can do that here. They also sell some electronics, GoPros, different memory cards, that sort of thing right here in the photo gallery. And this is where you can access the balcony of the Royal Theatre. You can do this on both sides of the ship, right by the elevator bank. Why don't we head on down to deck 4 where the main entrance to the theater is. And the Royal Theatre, kind of a traditional theater, and there's excellent sightlines in here. It is absolutely massive, kind of a tapered floor right down to the stage. And they put on phenomenal productions here throughout the week. We really enjoyed it here in the Royal Theatre. Again, you can access it from both sides. And around the corner here as well is where you can access the Diamond Club and kind of the back way into the music hall. We'll head on past the elevators here. And down by Sundials, there's also another entrance into the music hall. Why don't we go in here and check it out? Really enjoyed the music hall venue. Lots of seating in here. Different styles, really neat colors. There's a dance floor down there and a stage, so there's music performance in here. You can come here and dance. They do other events here throughout the week as well. Another way into the Diamond Club here if you're a member. Give you a quick peek. Here in the music hall, they've also got pool tables, so if you like to shoot pool, you can head on down to the music hall and enjoy these pool tables. Right by the windows, there's a bar up here. There's actually one down below as well. And if we look over the edge here, really nice chandeliers, lots of seating. And again, that dance floor, and there's the other bar down there. Let's continue down the hallway. So Sundials is right here. This is kind of the logo store on the ship, where you can get all your Royal Caribbean gear. There's a beauty store here if you like fragrances or makeup, you can grab that here. Here's the main entrance to Sundials, so again, all that logo wear. Really cool decorations around the ship. All these curtains and really tall chairs. Prince and Green, great souvenir shop. We were in Alaska and tons of Alaskan souvenirs right here in Prince and Green. And this would be the main entrance here to the music hall. So we went kind of through the back entrance, but this would be the main entrance here from the Royal Esplanade into the music hall. You've got bling here if you'd like watches or jewelry. Lots of shops here on the ship. Swarovski, regalia, again more jewelry. And this is an awesome venue as well, the Amber and Oak Pub. If you're looking for some food and drink, head on in here. Especially in the evenings, you might have karaoke going on in here, or there might be a musician in here playing. Really great atmosphere in here. The dark vibe, really neat pub to hang out in. And the nice thing about the music in here, it does travel down the Royal Esplanade. So if you're right next door here in Sorrento's Pizza, enjoying some pizza, you can usually hear the music playing. They do have Coke Freestyle machines here as well, so if you have the soda package, you can top those up right here. And Sorrento's Pizza, if you're looking for some complimentary pizza throughout the week, you can grab that at Sorrento's. And then right next door is the Cafe Promenade. They've got coffees and teas here, as well as a variety of different snacks, pastries, little wraps, fruit. Next to that, you've got Kate Spade. Now across the way, you'll find La Patisserie, which is a coffee shop here on board. Now this is not complimentary. They make specialty coffees in here. They have snacks, treats. You do need to pay for all of that here in La Patisserie. There's the collection and Kate Spade that we already took a quick look at. In the middle here, they'll commonly have sales as well, selling all sorts of stuff. You've got port merchants off to the side. And it looks like they've got an art auction happening today in Boleros. Boleros is the Latin themed club. It's got dancing and live music in there. And as we continue on, down the stairs right next to us, we can see the casinos down there. So we're basically on top of the casino right now. So that'll take you right down into the casino. And over here, you'll find guest services. So if you need anything, you can head on over to guest services. Heading towards the aft of the ship, past the elevator banks here, you're gonna find the main dining rooms. Now we ate in the Silk dining room and the American Icon Grill throughout the week. The Silk dining room is an Asian inspired restaurant or decor, very vibrant in color. And it did serve the same meals as the American Icon Grill across the way, which had more of a classic look. And some American Icon decorations on the wall. Great meals throughout the week. Heading past the elevators again, you're going to find a second entrance into the guest services area. And the stairs. We'll head on down the stairs to deck 3. And here you'll find access to the Casino Royale. And also access to 2 more dining rooms. We've got the Chic as well as the Grande. The Grande, more of a classic dining room. A little bit more elegant. And then the Chic across the way has a little bit more bling. Both beautiful dining rooms here on deck 3. And then of course we've got the Casino Royale. Lots of tables and machines. And if you continue through here, you'll come to the back side of the music hall. So you can enter the music hall from here as well. And the back side of the bar in the music hall can be accessed from the casino here as well. So you can come down through the casino and get right into the music hall. And this will bring us right out on the dance floor here in the music hall. Lots of seating underneath as well. The stage, live music throughout the week. Awesome venue here on the Ovation of the Seas. If we head out the back door here, it'll take us to the other elevator bank with some cool art there at the end. So I hope you enjoyed this ship tour of Royal Caribbean's Ovation of the Seas. If you enjoyed it, make sure to give this video a thumbs up. Also remember to subscribe to Northern Viking Explorer. We've got plenty of videos coming up that we'd love to share with you. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time, happy cruising.